Before the first step into this fog, promise me you'll watch the video to the very end. Something wakes in the last minute, and you need to hear it breathe. Chapter 1. The Hour That Forgot My Name. I was supposed to be cataloging scrap steel behind an abandoned rail depot when the weather miscounted the seconds and found me. You don't think of wind as a clock, not until you hear it tick. The air sharpened to the edge of a knife, the clouds rolled into a bruise, and the old crane, locked since before I was born, squealed like it had never been oiled. I should have run. I didn't. Men who work alone get used to the voice of wrong weather and ignore it. The hook swung and kissed the ground. Sparks flew where there were no wires. I took one step back, then I wasn't there anymore. I landed in dust so fine it slid into my mouth like secrets. The sky had two suns, neither warm, and a ruined keep hunched on a ridge as if it had dragged itself there. The wind carried a smell like a church basement after a flood. People appeared from a furrowed field, gaunt men and women with ash on their faces, and I was a trespasser in their hunger. They bound my hands with a twist of braided nettle and dragged me to the keep. There were no spokes on their wagon. It ran on bones. Every time I tried to speak, someone struck the back of my head as if words were a debt I could not pay. At the gate, an old man in a robe stained the color of old parchment looked me over, and his eyes told me he was counting teeth, not mine but someone's. "Outwalker," he said as if spitting. "Thief of hours." I opened my mouth to argue. They opened a grate in the yard. The smell that came out was not of earth, but of an age too long buried and suddenly reissued. They shoved me toward the hole. I told myself there would be a ladder, a shelf, some way to catch myself. There wasn't. I fell into a lightless cistern slick with fat and old thoughts. I hit Muck's shoulder first. Something slid past my neck and paused to taste. A lantern dropped from above, landed near me, breaking but not dying. It wheezed, a blue flame flinching. In the stone sweat glare I saw letters carved into the curved wall, each character scooped like a spoonful of shadow. A whisper rose from the water. It stopped pretending to be water at all.